Hey, welcome to shoot prep week 5, where I'm going to give you an update on how the shoot prep is going. I'm currently 83 kg this morning, which I'm pretty happy about, but to be honest, my lowest weigh-in's been about 82.5, and I know a lot of that's just water weight. I've had a pretty rough, calories wise, not life wise, but a pretty rough few days with food, right? Because on Friday night I went out for dinner for my birthday, and I'd already had an off-planned meal earlier on in the week, or off-planned day earlier on in the week for my actual birthday. And then I had another day where I was eating a bit of cake. So I've been sticking to my calories, but it's been completely way more off-plan than I would usually have hoped for it to be. So this is my check-in for the week. So now side shot. And then back. So I have my first meal of the day now, which is 2.5 scoops of protein powder. I put in the previous video the protein I use. I love this cola. I do that 60 grams protein every single morning, and that really sets you up for the day. And I thought I would share with you a couple of things that I do to stave off hunger, because what I've noticed recently is, I've still got about 8 kg of body fat I need to lose for the photo shoot, and I'm already starting to feel hunger start to climb up, because I'm actually at the leanest point I got to for my last photo shoot last year. So it's kind of funny how I'm already there, and I've got about 17 weeks or so to go of hard graft ahead of me. So here's a few things I do, right? So yesterday I had sparkling water between meals. That really helps stave off hunger. Anything that's diet related, like diet drink related, so Pepsi Max, Diet Coke's good, Fanta Zero. I prefer Pepsi Max. I think that's overall the best option out there as far as being filling and all that sort of stuff. So I would do a Pepsi Max 1 or 2 times per day. Like I said, I had sparkling water yesterday. Sometimes I'll do chewing gum if I'm really hungry. Chewing gum's good because because you get that minty flavor in your mouth, you're less likely to want to eat food, because it kind of makes you less hungry. It gets you out of that mindset. It's the same thing as brushing your teeth. If you brush your teeth, you've got that kind of minty flavor. The last thing you want to do is eat chocolate cake or something straight after. Or I can speak for myself. I can't speak for anyone else, to be fair, when it comes to this. Another thing I do is I eat the majority of my food later on in the day. Now, I've changed my stance on this slightly, because what I've found is, as I've got leaner, I've got more hungry earlier on in the day, and if I don't eat food until 2, 3, 4 p.m, the hunger cravings are ridiculous, and I will have that feeling of wanting to go to the shop and buying a chocolate bar, buying Haribo, whatever it may be. Like, even though you can resist those feelings and you can push through it, it just makes it so much more uncomfortable and awkward to do. So what I've found is I like to space my food out more evenly. So I'll do a protein shake, I'll do a couple bananas with this, and then for lunch I'll have a chicken sandwich, which is about 500 or 600 calories, and it'll get me about 70 or 80 grams protein. It's about 250 grams chicken breast in there along with the bread, and that gets me around that amount, or 65, 70. So I found if I can space my food out a bit more cleverly than I used to, then I feel so much better as a result with regards to hunger as well. And as you can see on the screen now, I'm 82.2 kg on the Monday morning after the Friday night of overeating calories, Saturday making up for it, same as Sunday, and therefore losing that about 4 kg from Sunday morning. So I thought I would just add this to the end of the video to show you that you can have mini slip-ups when doing photo shoot prep and when you're in a cut, and you can still make up for it. It does not mean that you should just throw all your plans out the window and sack it all off. You just need to get back on the horse like I did, get back on plan like I did, and focus on doing the best you can and making progress week to week. So 82.2 is very good, because I started the week around 82.9, 82.7, roughly, depending on what day it was. So that means I've lost around 0.6 kg over a week period, and I'm well on track. Catch me in the next one.